This time the option is with Mike McTagg. Mike, there's your copy and your clue, password Linda. And Mike, it's up to you. There it is for the people at home. Pass or play?
I'd like to pass.
Okay. Linda, you have it.
Confidential.
Secret.
Boy. Well, there it is. Elaine, secret is the first clue we put up to the puzzle, and Elaine, you had the guess.
Secret. A Russian spy.
Is it a Russian spy? Obviously, it is not a Russian spy. Again, the option stays with you, Linda. And for you, Mike. Pass or play?
I'm going to play
Okay.
Egyptian.
Tomb.
Okay. Incorrect. Mike, you have it. Your first chance at it.
Rectangle?
Pyramid?
Right. Okay, Bill. Bill, we had the next clue, and the clues are secret, pyramid. Bill Anderson, you have the guess for $100.
King Tut.
Is it King Tut? I never knew King Tut made a noise like that. But it's not King Tut. You have the option this time, Bill. And Elaine? You get one?
No,
Mike, I'm sure. Mike, thank you, Elaine. And
play
Linda,
for Bill.
you. Mike's life
I
is in
know.
the reason. Pass or play, Mike?
I'll play.
Slice or hook, as they say.
Alan!
He's not here. King?
We go on. We go on with no comment, and Linda has a shot at it. Linda? Oh, yes. Linda?
Absentee.
Ludden.
Yeah. So what have we here? We have secret, pyramid, Ludden, and Elaine, it's your guess.
Oh. Game show hosts.
Is it game show hosts? I am at the proverbial loss. Again, Linda, the option stays with you.
Thank you.
And Mike?
Thank you.
You, please. Pass or play? Linda?
I'm going to pass.
Okay, you have it, Mike.
I'll play. Oh, I'll play. Sub.
Sub? Bill Cullen? Subbing for Alan Ludden?
Oh, I see the context in which it was made. Wrong answer. And Linda, we are over to you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cullen.
Oh,
Time. Third and your last clue, Mike.
Longer.
Longer? William?
And
It's longer than Bill,
Linda?
which is Cullen.
you have, yes, indeed. You have the, not correct though, you have the fourth and last clue now, Linda.
All right. Exchange.
alternate.
Okay, that's not it. So we're going to put the
I
word
lost all the
up there.
clues.
We have secret, pyramid, Ludden. We are adding substitute. Ah, that's the one we were looking for.
Bummy.
Elaine almost went through the ceiling. You will have the option, Linda. And Mike, there's yours. Linda, you get first opportunity. People at home know it. Are you going to pass or play?
I'll play.
Okay.
Cullen.
Bill.
Okay, no. Mike?
Show.
Host?
That's it. Well played, Bill. Bill, you're going to get a chance now for $100. Putting them all up, we have secret, pyramid, Ludden, substitute, host.
If it's not Bill Cullen, I'm going home.
Want me to ask? Is it Bill Cullen or is he going? It is. Oh. Is he going home? I didn't want to go home. There they all are. If memory serves me to explain, for 13 years, I was a regular panel member, and I've got a secret with Gary Moore. I did Nighttime Pyramid for 5 years. I am now Alan Ludden's substitute host. Do you know, until the last one, I hadn't gotten it either, and I wanted to... No. I have those words ahead of you, but I don't have the big word on top there, and I was working like mad.
There we are. So Linda's out in the lead. Wendy's playing for 3, and she's going to try to catch up. Okay, let's get set for a new word. We're going to begin this one with you, Linda, so you pay careful attention. First of all, for the audience at home, here's the word we're going to be trying for. Okay, now we have Katie Pulley. Katie is 8.5 years old. Katie, the word, please.
He's a really neato person. And, or some people may say he's a cat with whiskers. And he wears glasses. And he's sophisticated.
What's as far as Katie's going to go with it? What do you think the answer is, Linda?
A sophisticated person with whiskers. A grandfather?
No.
That way
Just
out?
kidding. No. I've known some grandfathers who were sophisticated and have whiskers, but that's not quite what we're looking for. Over to you now, Wendy. Listen carefully to Desiree DeJong. She's 9 years old. Same word, Desiree.
Oh, him. He's the guy who used to host, what's that show called again? I forgot, but he hosted some other game show, and I used to watch it. What was it called again? It wasn't Let's Make a Deal, was it? Blockbusters? And he has a nice voice, and got a lot of good qualities, and got a lot of class. And he seems like a really nice man to work with.
Based on what you heard, Wendy, it's your turn. What do you think?
A man who's all those and more who I just met, Bill Cullen.
Thank you, Wendy. Yeah. I want to thank you, Wendy, and I want to thank Desiree, and I want to thank Katie Pulley for saying all those nice things about me. You know, it does this old heart good to have these youngsters. You know, I've been around so long, these youngsters be able to know that much about me. It just makes life and this work worthwhile. And I've been told that this question was asked of more children than just these. There are 5, as I recall, that we have here. We want you to hear how some of the other, how well they really know me. All right, anytime you want, Director, please, dear. Here's Keith Orrell. We asked Keith, and here's what Keith said. Eric. Oh, no, this is Eric Vaught. Oh, I'm sorry, Eric Vaught. Eric, dear.
Ever hear of Bill Cullen?
I think he has black hair. He's English? Ah. I don't know about him. He's got big eyes. And they're blue. Right?
That's what Eric said. Here's another one coming up. This is Keith Orrell, 8 years old.
I don't know that guy.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you kindly.
Who's Bill Cullen?
Bill who?
Bill Cullen.
Bill Cullen? What is Cullen?
Bill Cullen.
I usually don't use his last name. I usually just call him Bill. But there are many Bills, so I can't tell one from another.
Thank you. Thank you kindly, all of you. Oh, it is great. It is great to be revered by the younger generation.
Showcase. We showed that one to you for the last 3 weeks. Right now, here are the official prices of the items in the showcase. Check them carefully against your own estimates. All right there, Don.
All right, Bill. First, the Lark convertible priced at $3,165.63. Second, the Barker Lounger. Its price, $272.50. Third, the Morse sewing machine retailing for $376.95. Fourth, the Candygram, priced at $5. Fifth, the Polaroid land camera kit. Its price, $166.95. Sixth, the gold and amethyst bracelet, priced at $625. And finally, the mink coat. Its price, $5,500. All adding up to a grand total of $10,112.03. The price of the entire Christmas showcase. Bill Cullen, please. What's the winning bid?
Well, Donald and everyone, the winning price is right on the nose, $10,112.03. The exact price of the entire Christmas showcase, and we had a 35-way tie. We held a bidding runoff, and after that was over, 3 persons tied with the exact price on all 7 items. Now we have the 3 persons on the phone, and we're going to attempt to break the 3-way tie right now. And here's how we're going to do it. First of all, this phone belongs to Mrs. Frank Corcoran of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hello, Miss Corcoran. How do you do? You have your television set on, I hope? I want you to give me your bid on the dress that Tony Wallace is wearing right next to me here now. Now, be careful, look it over. It is a cocktail sheath by Seal Chapman in off-white silk matelassé with a neckline trimmed in desert gold mink. There you are. You see it real good? Now, may I have your bid, please, ma'am? I won't be able to repeat it because I don't want anyone else to hear your bid yet. Miss Frank Corcoran of Fort Lauderdale. Quickly. Fairly quickly. All right, that's all right. Wait till I write that down. In big, round numbers. I have written down your number. Now then, thank you very much, and you hang right on there because you might be the winner. Let me go to the next phone, if I may. This is Mrs. Gloria Carpenter of Fayetteville, New York. Right, Miss Carpenter? All right, you saw the dress and heard the description. May I have your bid, please, ma'am? Yes? All righty, I will write that. Oh, anyone got another pencil? I just broke the pencil. Miss Carpenter says she has one. Where? There it is, right there. I got one right here. All right, wait till I write that down. Okay. It's not a very good number. Thank you. Hang on. And let me go to the next phone. Mr. Chester R. Seals of Wichita Falls. Miss Seals, what is your bid? All righty, I have written down your bid. Now let me check them all. Miss Seals, can you see me on your set? I'm going to hold up your card and check your bid with you. Your bid was $295. Was that correct? Okay, now hang on a minute. Next, we have Miss Carpenter. Miss Carpenter, your bid was $250. Was that correct? Okay, hang on a minute. Gee, I feel like a bookie. Mrs. Frank Corcoran of Fort Lauderdale, your bid was $500. That's the only one I wrote that you can read. Is that correct? Okay, we have all the bids. Tony, do you have the envelope there? Hang on. And we'll see who won the 5th race at Hialeah. Last time I did a job like this, the place of business was raided. Actual. Oh, for heaven's sake. Everybody overbid, so hang on. Everybody overbid, but we're going to give this showcase away if it kills us. Nobody saw the card but me. You were too high, Miss Corcoran. Give me another number. Yes? I'll write it down. Scratch out that one, write down this one. If we don't give it away to someone, Perry Como wins it. Miss Carpenter, you were too high. May I have another number? Quickly. Quick. Okay, I write that down. Oh, what a way to make a living. Miss Seals, you were too high. Give me another number. Okay, we'll write that down. Checking numbers again. Miss Seals, your number was 189, right? Miss Carpenter, your number was 195, right? Miss Corcoran, your number was 175, right? Oy, oy, oy. Hang on. This show is going to run into Sunday. Where's the price? Actual, wait, let's see who the winner is. Actual retail value is $225, making the winner Mrs. Gloria Carpenter, Fayetteville, New York. Congratulations. Our heartiest, thank you. Our heartiest congratulations to you, and arrangements for you to receive all the items in the gift showcase will, of course, be made immediately. Next week, we're going to start a brand new showcase with 7 exciting prizes for the new year. Be sure to be with us then. Someone must win, and the showcase, you know how it works.
These contestants are going to listen to 3 up-and-coming songs written by top professional composers. They can win $1,000 if they can match the musical taste of the public and pick the one song our audience likes best. And now back to Fred Allen.
Well, thank you, Don. That's all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. The makers of Old Gold cigarettes have $1,000 here tonight and they certainly hope that one of our contestants will win and take this money off of the premises. Now, our first contestant we want you to meet tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. 5'8" Smith. Mr. Smith, welcome to our premises here. If you'll sit down, sir. I can get even with you if you sit down. With our compliments, we want you to have a carton of Old Golds for your smoking pleasure. Now, Mr. Smith, your name here, I understand, is 5'8" Smith. Is that right?
That's right, Fred.
Just 5'8", sir.
5'8" Smith.
You mean that as I am talking to you here now, you are not all there?
Yes, sir, all here.
You're all here, all accounted for. Well, what is 5'8"? What is it, a nickname or a name you've picked up?
No, sir, my dad gave me that name the day I was born.
He gave you that name? Well, while your father was naming you 5'8", he must have been celebrating with 1/5. He must have... Tell me, whatever possessed your father to name you after a fraction?
Well, there were so many Smiths where I live that they ran out of first names.
Oh, and they got into the numerals, huh?
That's right.
And there is no one Smith, is there? There's just 5'8".
5'8" Smith.
Well, don't people, as you go through life, don't people kid you a lot about your name?
Yes, sir, they kid me. Sometimes they call me 10/16 reduced.
Yeah.
And I usually tell them that I'm 5'8" Smith and 3/8 something else.
You don't qualify the something else. Well, tell me, you are probably the only man alive who can write his name on an adding machine.
That's right.
Now, in your letter here, Mr. Smith, you say that, or may I call you 5'8"? You don't mind, do you? Well, in your letter here, 5'8", you say that you are... I'm killing myself. Why? I don't know. You are from the town of Pearson, Georgia. Well, tell me, what do you do to attempt to survive down in Pearson, Georgia?
Well, I run a jewelry store, and I sell insurance. And then I'm on the city council, and I'm also mayor pro tem. Pearson.
Mayor pro tem. You're on the city council, too?
Yes, sir.
What are your functions on the council?
Well, we authorize improvements such as we're planning to build a new city hospital, 2 tobacco warehouses, and extend our sewer.
Oh, you extend your sewer, too. You haven't anybody living in your sewer down there, have you? We found a boy here over in Brooklyn living in a sewer yesterday. Was very happy there. Had a sunken living room and running water. He was well, I tell you...
And now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrities, for which my friends on the panel are always blindfolded, and the blindfolds are all in place, are they, panel?
Yes, sir.
Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? All right, panel, as you know, in the case of our mystery challenger, we depart from the usual rules, go to a new pattern. You ask one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise. And we'll begin the general questioning with Robert Q. Lewis.
Well, from the applause, it would seem that you had just flown back from Geneva. Are you, you must be terribly well known, sir. Have you recently, would I have seen your picture in the newspapers recently?
No, I hardly think so.
I think that the question was put in that terms recently, and our guest has said no. We'll call that 1 down, 9 to go, Miss Francis.
Sounds like somebody from outer space. Are you a performer?
Yes, I'd say yes.
I don't know yet whether you're a man or a woman.
All right, Mr. Sir.
I think it's a man. Are you a comedian?
Yes, I'd say you're practically comedian.
All right, Miss Gilgallen.
Do you do anything besides perform in the arts?
Yes.
Louis?
Oh, I know. Thank you for letting me work tonight. I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure.
I had my voice under glass.
You can't mistake that, boy. Fred, it's wonderful to have
Hello.
you back. Isn't it wonderful to have him back?
We were all worried about how you were feeling. It's wonderful to see
I'm
you.
not all back. I'm,
What were you doing? How'd you say that? What were you doing?
You look through your glasses. I talk through my glasses.
How do you feel?
I feel fine, thank you, and I want to thank you, Dorothy, and Arlene, and Bennett, and John for sending me the things at the hospital. And I know if Bob knew that I was ill, he was so busy sitting in for me. But this sort of an operation, you can come back on a panel and nobody knows what's happened to you because it's...
I'm willing. Would you come on, Fred, and finish this thing tonight? Because...
No, I don't think so. You're doing so well, Bob. I'll do your show tomorrow for you.
Well, it's wonderful. I must say that, when I came in this evening, everybody said, well, how's Fred? And I said, oh, he's fine. He'll probably convalesce for another week or 10 days, and then he'll be back with us. And I
Well,
thought...
it was sort of an emergency, John, really. The doctor needed some money hurriedly. And I'm not sure that the surgeon wasn't formerly a tailor. I noticed when the incision was finished, I had a lapel on it.
Would you like to show us your scar?
Only in color,
From Medic.
And on Medic, sure.
Fred,
Yes,
did they
Dorothy.
give it to you? Have you got it in a bottle?
Pardon?
Have you got it in a bottle? Did they give it to you?
No, I forgot to take my own bottle, and they didn't wear it.
I do think we ought to tell the few folks who don't know where Fred has been. He's been in the hospital. He had attack appendicitis. And
That's true.
He lost his appendix.
I sure did.
But he gained a friend.
But
Yes.
yes, he did, Fred.
I gained a debtor, too. The doctor hasn't sent his bill yet.
Well, Fred, it's
Thank
wonderful
you
to
very
have
much,
you
Colonel.
back.
I could have saved my glass.
You could take your glass.
The 1950s, USA, religion, and finally... Okay, we want to do everything we can to help our sister show.
$5,080. Fabulous vacation. I know you want to get away from all the bad weather and everything like that, and work and people who bug you, right?
Right.
Go there with somebody special in your life. Here we go. In Snow White, 100 seconds on the clock. When the witch wanted to know who was the best-looking kid in town, who did she ask?
The mirror.
The mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Go ahead. Number one. And it's a pitfall, as we thought. But that's all right. It's right at the beginning. You've got over 80 seconds, and we're going to stop the clock if you give me a correct answer to this one. What would Robin Hood stick in his quiver?
Pass.
Arrows. What famous naval hero got sent home pickled in a keg of rum?
Pass.
Lord Nelson. Which is the Buckeye state, Oklahoma or Ohio?
Oklahoma.
No, it's Ohio. What does a milliner do for a living?
Men's shoes.
No, makes hats. According to military slang, what's the state of things when there's been a snafu?
Pass.
It's all messed up. There's only one animal you can get lard from. Which animal?
Pass.
The hog. Name the mythical Scottish village that appears for one day every 100 years.
Pass.
Brigadoon. Where would a woman wear her yashmak?
On her head.
On her head, no, that's not specific enough. Over her face, it's a veil worn in public. Budapest is the capital of what country?
Oh, Turkey.
Oh, Hungary. True or false? The fingerprints of identical twins are always the same.
False.
False, that's right. Stop the clock. Break her up. Hey, how about that? Rosemary, are you having a good time?
Great.
You like it down there in the pits, don't you? I went through about 8 questions. You used up our whole questions for the week.
Really?
We have no more to go. But you've got 25 seconds, so let's pick it up and start from there. All right, let's see if you can make up for it now. At the market, they are sold as acorns, giant yellows, and crooknecks. What are they?
Nuts.
Squashes. In professional football, you have what team for Washington?
Pass.
The Redskins. The continent is called Australia. How many countries are actually on that continent?
10.
No, 1. Australia. Where is the Rosetta Stone? In the British Museum or in Tiffany's in New York?
Oh, we're out of time. And you have set a new record. You've made it to square one. Here, I'll show you what it's like to get to the end. Come along with me, Rosemary. We're going to take a commercial break and show everybody where the pitfalls were. You come with me, yes. Goodbye.
Try to make some money for his charity. Let's welcome back Alex Trebek. Hello. Good to see you again, sir.
Thank you. Give the cameraman a minute to line themselves up on my shirt.
That's right. Yes. Do you strobe your shirt?
Yes, I do. That's a technical term, isn't it? What do you want to do with me now?
I know. Well, I want to first of all find out when you go over there to play for that big money where you can win over $28,000. For whom are you playing?
A little home in Ensenada, Mexico.
No, not
sorry.
Yours.
Oh, I see. Yes, you. Shouldn't have had that wine with breakfast. I'm playing for the ICANN Associates.
Or lunch, depending on what time we're on. Yes, all right.
Don't ad-lib with me and my 6 writers. It hurts me. The Interagency Council on Child Abuse and Neglect.
Okay. Let's open up the board and get to the cards. Come on, Alex. Why are you limping? It was my foot you stepped on.
I know.
You cut those money cards before we
I
went
did,
here.
yes, indeed.
And
on
the
the
cards
last show.
that he cut are going to be dealt out
They
right
don't look
now.
like the cards I cut. I want them replaced.
Send
Send this deck out to the laundry.
With the amount of censors we have standing around here, believe me, those are the cards you cut.
Yeah, they are. Because see the notch on the little one there? I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're really out to help us there, aren't you, my friend? 200 on each level, $50 minimum bets. The big bet you must risk at least half the money. That took care of the rules in a nutshell, right?
Why is she laughing at me?
She may be laughing with you. Would that be a surprise?
This machine is moving. I'm getting scared. All right.
Here we go. $200.
You bet.
And remember, you
Oh,
can
no, I
change the
bet.
base card on each level. No, you're going to bet right now. You're going to start with 200.
Good card.
And a king. Not a bad start. Not a bad start.
I'm going to bet $5. $150 is going to be lower.
$150 lower than a king. Yes, for the 6. $350.
$100 higher.
$100 higher than a 6. Right again. $450 and a queen.
$300 lower.
Ooh, big bet. $300. Lower than a queen. He's right. Way to go, my friend. $750. We move up to 5 and give you the other $200. Do you want the 5?
Change it.
Can he make a good change? Yes, with a 2.
Hey. $900 higher.
$900 higher than a 2. Yes. Oh. We both saw a lot of white on that board right there. It's a 3. $1,850 and still a good card.
$1,000 higher.
$1,000 higher.
Okay.
All right, you held back. And the second 2, you've got a lot of money still to bet with.
$800 higher.
Come on. $800 higher. Yes, with a 7. Back in
Change the card.
business very nicely with the $1,650. He doesn't want that 7. We're going to change it. Up the middle. You've got to bet at least $825.
I'm going to give you $825. No, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go $1,000.
$1,000. What's it going to be?
Lower.
Lower. Seen more low ones, but you got the feeling it's up to you. $1,000.
It's going to be a 5.
It's going to be a 5. I would love for it to be a 5 right now, because if it is, it'll be $26.50 for your charity. Is it lower? It is! Not a 5, but it's lower. $2,650. Oh, way to go. Did a good job on that. Bringing your total $28.50. $28.50 for the Interagency Council for Child Abuse and Neglect. We will be right back with Jack Clark and Jim Lang as we continue the roundabout.
Against this challenger.
He's 8 years old. His interests are baseball and animals. He is Robbie Poleski.
Hi, Robbie Poleski. How are you?
Fine.
We're delighted to have you here. Did you bring a rooting section along? Mom, Dad, family members? Are
Yeah.
they? Where are they? Put your hands up. Will you out
Well,
there?
my mom is in, Dad is in the second row. My
There.
brother and sister are in the second row.
Oh, you've got a great clock out there. We'd like to know something about you, Robbie. What do you want to be when you get older, for
President
example?
of the United States.
What is that?
President of the United States.
Everybody wants to be president. Why do you want to be president?
Cut down the taxes, make more candy.
You sound like you'd make a good president. Absolutely. What makes you qualified to be president, do you think?
I dress sharp.
You dress sharp?
Yeah.
Right now, you mean?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, audience? You think he dresses sharp? Where am I? Fairy tales and a pair.
I'll take fairy tales for 100, Jack.
In one famous fairy tale, a young boy named Hansel and his little sister travel through the
Hansel and
forest.
Gretel.
Mr. President, I didn't finish the question. I have to turn to the judges and ask for a ruling. He gave an answer, which is not a totally complete answer, but he didn't hear the question. Am I permitted to read him the rest of the question?
You should repeat the question, Jack.
Okay, I'm going to repeat the whole question, and if you don't mind, Mr. President, would you wait until I'm finished to ask for the answer? Thank you. In one famous fairy tale, a young boy named Hansel and his little sister travel through the forest and come upon a witch's gingerbread house. What is the name of Hansel's little sister?
Gretel.
That's right. Now you have it for 350. Yes, Robert. Joker, fairy tales.
I'll take fairy tales for 200.
Correct answer. He would
That
bring
I
you...
could win the game.
Well, almost. That would give you 550 points. That is enough to win the game. But Christina gets a final turn. If she gets 3 jokers, you might not win the game. How does that grab you, Mr. President?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not too happy about that.
No, well, it might not happen. Let's see what happens here. In this famous fairy tale, a little green creature becomes a handsome prince after he's kissed by a princess. For 550 points and a possible victory, what type of green animal did she kiss?
A frog.
Yes, that's right. You have 550. Mr. President, let me ask you a question. If you get to be the President of the United States and you're standing before the cameras, are you going to do what you just did? Jump up and down like that, huh? Is that what you're going to do? Boy, that'll be innovative. All right. You have one chance to win this game, Christina. You must get 3 jokers. If anything comes up other than 3 jokers, Robbie is the champion. Give him a spin and good luck. Joker! Oh! Robbie, you're out. Will the senator from the state of Alabama return to his seat, please? No, come here, Robbie. Come on, you stay right here, and together we will say our fond farewells to Christina, who played so very, very well, and she won a big game. She won $4,550. Congratulations. And we'll be back spinning Mr. Rebel with this impetuous young man right after these words. Your spin, Robbie. Joker, rock and roll, and famous places.
I'll take rock and roll, Jack, for 100.
Okay. His brother David is an actor and singer, and he's a rock star. His first name is Sean. What's his last name?
He's on the Hardy with him.
Jack, that's an incorrect answer.
I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. I'm sorry. 100 points if you can give me the correct answer, Chris. You can't do it either. Sean Cassidy.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Cassidy. However, the score remains 200 to 150, and it's your spin, Christopher Bradley. Joker, Disney characters, and a triple.
I'll take Disney for 200.
All right, look behind me. These 3 animals were the stars of a famous Disney movie. Name the movie.
Bambi.
No, I'm sorry, I have to disqualify that. I heard that clearly from the audience. I'll have to give you another question in the same category. I caution the audience, please, it is unfair to the youngsters when you call out the answers. Here is another question. Look behind me again, if you will. These 2 evil stepsisters appear in a popular Disney film. Name the film. Can't do it.
Cinderella.
You know it, yes. He's got it. He's got Cinderella. You have 350 points. And it's your spin, Robbie. Joker, Joker, rock and roll. I thought you'd hardly wait. Correct answer will bring you to 550 points and win you your second game. Here is the question. I caution the audience. This singing group is famous for the hits Macho Man and YMCA.
Village People.
You win the game with 550 points. Congratulations to you, Robbie Polisky. Robbie, congratulations. We don't have time right now, and as a matter of fact, we're going to be showing some of the choice shows of Joker, Joker, Joker for the next several weeks. But as soon as that's over, you'll be back with us again to play. Okay? Oh, not very long. You'll see. Don't be impatient. Congratulations to you, Robbie, and we'll see you all before long. Be with us next time on the Joker, Joker, Joker.
Some of our departing contestants.
Casey Saterback of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Nimrod Weiselfish of Hartford, Connecticut. Jennifer Fong of San Leandro, California. Amanda Sickler of Dallas, Texas. Where you are and why you are here are not questions for you to ponder. How to escape unscathed, that is the question. And time is of the essence. Do not dally. Now, shall we begin? Where's the Rest of Me was written by A. Ronald Reagan, B. Gerald Ford, C. None of the above. A. Ronald Reagan. Ford wrote the sequel entitled, Who Am I? A tryst is A, prearranged meeting, B, feudal combat, C, none of the above. Congratulations, Miss Sickler. You are the only one to correctly find the answer. A prearranged meeting. Miss Sickler, you seem to be finding great amusement in your task. Yes. Continue to enjoy yourself. Mr. Weiselfish, Ms. Fong, Miss Sickler, you have eliminated the weakest, a position that is now temporarily vacant. I wonder which among you is, shall we say, worthy of filling it? Let us find out. Magritte was A, an impressionist, B, a surrealist, C, none of the above. Mr. Weiselfish, you're not off to a good start. The answer is B, a surrealist. To Sir With Love featured a song by A, Cher, B, Lulu, C, none of the above. Congratulations, Miss Sickler. You are correct. The answer is B, Lulu. Nancy Kerrigan married A, her doctor, B, her agent, C, none of the above. I'm sorry, Mr. Weiselfish, the answer is B, her agent. That's one way to go from 10% to 100%. Mr. Weiselfish, this is not golf. Low score does not win. You are not up to par. How do you intend to rectify this situation?
I'm sorry, I don't play golf.
I think you're a few strokes behind in whatever game. The phrase blood, toil, tears, and sweat was immortalized by A, George Washington, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, none of the above. C, the phrase blood, toil, tears, and sweat was immortalized by Winston Churchill. That concludes part 2 of the exam. Mr. Weiselfish, I wouldn't worry about not playing golf. Where you're going, it is not an option. Goodbye. Miss Fong, Miss Stickler, know this. One of you must fail. Time is the enemy, and I'm its keeper. Now, shall we continue? The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker found themselves A, in a tub, B, on a boat, C, none of the above. A, in a tub. 3 men in a tub? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Saudi Arabia is led by A, a king, B, a religious cleric, C, none of the above. A king. Hot Springs National Park is in A, Arkansas, B, Colorado, C, none of the above. A, Arkansas. Time has expired. Ms. Sickler, you have failed. Please leave now.
Hello again. Welcome back to the show. Hal, could we introduce our first two guests, please?
John and Greg, I'd like you to meet a student who calls himself a game show junkie and a woman who is an animal psychologist. Say hello to Bob Bowden and Beatrice Lydecker.
Beatrice, Bob, welcome. Beatrice, how long have you been an animal psychologist?
About 12 years.
Do you talk to your animals and do they talk to you back?
Absolutely. I was talking to a cat one day and I asked him why this cat got real mad. The lady was laying on the couch talking to the cat's former owner on the phone. Cat went over and peed all over her head.
And what did you tell her to do? Scotch guard her hair?
No. I asked the cat why he did it. He said, I'm mad. She's talking to my former owner. They both say I should live inside. I want to go out and sit on the back fence and talk to the other cats, and she won't let me out.
Which animals are most neurotic?
I think poodles, because I had this lady came to me one time with a little tiny teacup poodle, and I asked her what his problem was. She said, well, he's wet all over my house. He's done about $5,000 worth of damage. And I said, you mean to tell me you've still got him in your house? She said, well, I just can't discipline that poor little thing. I might hurt him.
Tell the lady.
I told her to put a diaper on him.
Or Scotch guard the furniture? Are women pet owners more inclined to bring their animals to you than men?
Yeah, but the ones I have the most problems with are men. I don't know why, but these guys are all afraid the dog's going to tell what's going on in the bedroom, and they don't want me to come and see them.
Like Scotch guarding the sheets? Rob, why do you call yourself a game show junkie?
I've watched thousands of them on TV. I've been to the tapings of hundreds of them.
Have you ever been on a game show?
I was on the dating game.
Did you get the girl?
No, I didn't, but I think I came out ahead because I won 3 cases of motor oil. And,
well, I guess if you didn't get a date, you'd have plenty of time to change the oil in your car.
well, she was a real dipstick,
yeah.
let me tell you.
Oh, good. Well, tell me, do you think that being on so many game shows has affected your life in any way?
Well, I guess it has. I covered my wall of my dorm room with TV tickets. I carry a little portable bell with me, and I find myself using it in different situations to talk about game show cliches, like, say I'm overhearing a conversation and one guy will say to the next guy, what time did you get up this morning? The other guy will say 7 o'clock. I'll go, ding, that's a right answer. Or say somebody, say someone comes up to me and says, would you like to go out with my sister next Friday night? Well, I'll say, oh no, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. But I will take what's behind door number 3.
Who's your favorite game show host?
Well, my favorite game show is Jeopardy, and so my favorite host would have to be Art Fleming.
Well, who's your favorite announcer?
Well, the announcer of Jeopardy, Don Pardo. Who else?
Sorry about that, Hal.
Sorry, Hal.
Can you do an impression of Don Pardo?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Let's
I
hear
do
some.
that all the time.
Let's hear some.
Well, some of our contestants receive a generous supply of rice-a-roni, the big flavor side dish that's so quick, so easy, the one you saute in middle regular perfection. Try rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. And you and a companion will fly luxurious Mexicana via line. Most people fly to Mexico on your trip to Puerto Vallarta.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Bob,
Mexico, you
Bob.
have a brand new car.
Bob, excuse me, Bob. Hal said that's wonderful. Now it's time for you to make your second appearance on a game show.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll end up with more than a case of motor oil, though.
I hope so.
On Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Bob Eubanks, boy model. Hello, Bob. Good to see you. Everybody's happy to see you there.
Did you notice my model lock?
Yes, I was a little suspicious there for a moment, Robert. But, hey, we're going to be neighbors.
We are going to be neighbors beginning Monday. I have a new show coming on NBC that we're very excited about. It's called All-Star Secrets.
Yeah,
and,
heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's a funny show, and I think you really enjoy it. We'll be on right after you.
Right after us, yes. We're looking forward to it on Monday. And you got to tell me, you got any secrets you can tell us?
Well, our show consists of 5 celebrities and 3 contestants. And, well, for instance, on the first week of shows, one of the celebrities infected the President of the United States. But you got to watch Monday to find out who it was.
That sounds like a goodie. We'll look forward to it.
All-Star Secrets.
Bob, thank you so much. All-Star Secrets following us on Monday. Thank you, Bob. Bob Eubanks. Nice man, very talented.
All right. For $210, one of our celebrities is very opinionated and told our staff, listen, I quote now, this is what one of our celebrities said, "I think evangelism is the biggest ripoff in the world, and I don't like people preaching to me." Now, it's not you, Della, but who thinks evangelism is a ripoff?
Well, I know that Nanette is not connected too much with things that are ripoff, and I know she's preaching everywhere she goes, so it couldn't be her.
All right.
I'm gonna go. Artie has nothing to preach about, and John stays in the dryer all the time, so it's got to be Bill.
You think it's Bill Cullen?
Think it's Bill.
Okay, Della Reese thinks it's Bill Cullen. You at home, why don't you try to play along with us this time for $210, contestants? Who do you think it is? Lock in your answers. You're looking for the star who thinks evangelism is the biggest ripoff in the world. Everybody's locked in their answers, and a couple of you have gone along with Bill. Sheila, how come you said Bill Cullen?
Oh, he just looks like the type of guy to speak his mind. I think it'd be him.
Speak his mind. Okay, Lisa said Nanette Fabre.
Nanette seems to me to be the type that would have her own opinion about it.
All right, we're going to see if you're right. If it is Nanette, you'll win all of the money, at least $210. If it turns out to be Bill Cullen, then Spencer and Sheila will split the money. Let's find out which one of our stars made a very controversial statement. It's Bill Cullen. You were right. Okay, Spencer and Sheila, you split the money. You get $105 apiece. That's a pretty strong statement, guy.
Well, I don't think that anyone has the right to go to other countries or other places and try to preach to anyone to get them to change from the way they are. I think people should be left alone as far as that's concerned. And also, in my day, I'd like to finish my... and furthermore, friends...
Don't preach to me, Bill Cullen.
No, people should be left alone. They're running over to India trying to make them stop having kids. They like to have kids in India. If that's what they want to do, let them do it.
Don't look at me.
I've known every evangelist I've ever known has been very wealthy on the side. And that's all I have to say.
There are a few good evangelists. I'm taking up for y'all out there. There are a few.
Though the ministers are said, but not evangelists per se, trying to change a person from what they are to what they want them to be.
What about you? Now, you including the cults and all of that, too?
Yes, cults are dead. They're at the head of the list. I mean, all these silly cults that are made-up religions and stuff like that, who get tax privileges, and they got a lot of lawyers. And I don't like lawyers either. You know that.
Yeah, we found that out the other day.
We just have one that you do like, Bill. Anyone that you do like will do.
Right. Anything I can't stand is an evangelist who is also a lawyer.
I see, yeah. All right. Tell you what, we'll be back with more All-Star Secrets, and round zero secrets are going to be worth up to $600. We'll be right back for that.
Hey, we we have a fellow here we want you to meet, name of Jeff Edwards. Let's make him real welcome, if you will. Thank you. Welcome to our place. My golly. Thank you. There's always a reason. When we have someone on like this, there's always a reason for it.
There is, Bill, and I'm a process server. You'll take
Oh,
this.
thank you very kind. Oh, I knew she'd finally catch up to me. There's a new mystery show starting. It's called The Killer Gets His Three, and Jeff is the star. No, actually, there's a brand new show on the air, comparatively new anyhow. It's called, what is it called again?
Called Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Right.
I used to do a show called Hit the Jackpot. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think that I did know that.
It is an old
yeah.
show. You were probably only that high when I did it. How was yours going? I hear great things.
It's going really well, and one of the reasons I'm here is, you know, not only to ask everybody to watch it because it's on NBC, but I heard that you were a riddle champion.
A riddle champion?
Yeah, that you really liked riddles and did them well.
That's what you heard, huh?
I have 3...
Okay.
Well, I think I heard you were an enigma, but I figured
That's
that
what
was...
I am.
Sorry.
Before you tell them the riddles, when can I find Jackpot?
We're
Suppose
on
I'm sitting at home.
right after Hollywood Squares.
Ooh,
right.
Very good spot.
Yeah.
That's 12 o'clock here.
Yeah, 12 o'clock in the east and 11 o'clock in the west.
And back 12 o'clock or thereabouts
in the mountains, and 4:30 in Poland.
And these riddles, you're going to ask me... These riddles you're going to ask me, there's money for these?
There is money for these.
Okay.
These particular riddles that I was going to ask you were worth a lot of money. Some riddles are worth a little bit, some worth a lot. This one you ought to get. This was worth $10,000.
You say this was worth $10,000?
Yeah.
I mean, if I get it, nothing, huh?
No.
Okay. Okay, here we go for the old school.
Okay, this is worth $10,000. I'm Henry's radical daughter.
Uh-huh. That's the whole thing?
Well, now you have to answer that.
I'm Henry's radical daughter?
Yeah.
Let me see. Marcella Ford. She was a girl in Pittsburgh. She was a swinger in Pittsburgh, very radical. What's the answer for $15,000?
Marcella Ford. You were right.
Marcella Ford. I got it.
Fantastic.
Who is it?
No, Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
Okay.
Jane Fonda. I knew it right there. Yes.
You know, and the person got that. They got the $10,000.
The person got that.
This was worth over $16,000.
$16,000.
And the guy blew it.
He blew it. Well, I'll do that. All right, here we go.
On my beat, I'm always in a bar.
On my beat, I'm always in a bar.
Yeah, what's that?
On my beat, I'm always... How much time do you get for these?
Well, about 3 or 4 seconds. Well, half an hour if you got it.
On my beat, I'm always in a bar. I give up. What is that one?
Don't you really know it?
No.
A musical note.
A music...
Oh!
What time is this show on?
One more.
The name of this show is Jackpot.
Yeah, right.
Watch it fast, folks. It's not going to be around. All right, one more. Go ahead.
Just one more. This was worth over $23,000.
California, yes.
And they blew this one.
I'll do that, too.
On my show, I play a he and a she.
Yes.
Who am I?
This is for how much?
$23,000.
Flip Wilson, smart aleck.
That's right. Okay. Good enough. Hey, thanks. I remember. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
You wonder how I got that last one? Well, when Jeff read it, he held a card out, and I used to work at a hotel. I can read. Jeff Edwards and Jackpot, watch it. Jeff is one of the nice guys in our business, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the show. Hello, Fred, Ronnie, and Lynn. Good to see you're still here.
I'm the kind of poker that should be called Panty Andy. What kind of poker am I? 5-card draw. No, and it's not stud either. It's strip poker. Strip poker. Panty Andy, you see. Okay, that brings Pam back. Pam, the riddles range in value from $5 to $200. You're looking for a $40 riddle.
This feels like home. Number 3.
Number 3.
Super Jackpot!
Well, Pam, there it is. This one riddle is worth $38,750. I'll read it, and I'll repeat it once, and you'll have 5 seconds. He's a carpenter, and I'm a shepherd. But we were both in the same line of work. What's our line?
Astronaut?
Right! For
player and current champion is Helen Roche. So far, she has won $1,000. Good for you, Helen. Okay. Wait just a moment. Wait. I hear a knocking. Well, as I live and breathe, my erstwhile brother-in-law, star of Password Plus, Tom Kennedy. Welcome, Tom.
Boy, this is neat. Well, as you know, I watch your show religiously. Fortunately, we've got a TV in my church. But anyway, I've always wanted to see what this show looks like from the inside out, and by golly, I never dreamt that it would all come true.
You pop up in the funniest places, Tom.
But you want to know something?
What?
I've heard of condo living, but this is ridiculous.
It is indeed.
This thing set me back $500,000.
Yeah, well, listen. And not only that, but who holds the mortgage? Goodson Todman.
Absolutely.
What's new in your life?
Well, I'll tell you what's new. You want to know what's new?
I do
I'll
indeed,
tell you
Tom.
what's new.
I do.
Password Plus has a new time slot, Bill.
Oh,
a brand new time
I
slot.
didn't know that.
Yeah, and well, I'm sure that all your viewers would like to know that. And if they want to know what that time slot is, all they have to do is check their TV listings or even call their NBC station. Or I do it door to door.
Yeah, that'd be very nice of you, Tom. But you want the folks who are Password Plus fans, and there are thousands of them throughout the world, to check their papers, call their radio stations, send crank letters to NBC in general. I mean, just find out when and where you're going to be on.
That's the whole idea, Bill.
Tom.
Yeah. Listen, you probably got something you want to do, so I'm going to bow out, but it sure has been keen being on your show.
No, Tom, stay there. I want you to stick with us right through the show. Keep your head right there,
All right.
Tom. And remember, Helen, when you play the game, Tom is worth a beat. Bye. Bye, Tom. Tom Kennedy will do anything for a laugh.
Our guest star from Soap, Barbara Rose, and from Vegas, Bart Braverman. And here's the host of Password Plus, Tom Kennedy.
Almost didn't make it. Excuse me, folks. You got it? Thank you. Well, thank you. Oh, microphone lovers. Yeah, they're a microphone fan. Hey, thank you. Great audience. Well, she's just as pretty in person as she is on the tube, isn't she? You watch her on Soap? Oh, yes, Barbara Rose. And talk about handsome. Just as short in person. Bart Braverman on Vegas, yeah.
This is my condition. You're not short, I am tall.
I see.
Don't feel badly about it.
Okay, I feel much better now.
You guys look like Halloween. You got the dark hair and you got the pink, the pumpkin
orange.
pink. Oh, orange. That's what I said. You got the orange. Halloween is black and orange, isn't it?
Yes, it's not black and
I don't know why I said pink. I'm just cuckoo today.
It's just Easter. You're watching things.
It's not me. It's the microphone. It doesn't work too well. I'll say anything. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
As you know, first of all, I wish you both good luck. As you know, when you solve the big puzzle over here, then you go to the double play area and play for and maybe win a brand new car, and now you see it right there.
Right.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
That's a 1 out of 4 chance. Let's see, box. Oh, it is a $100 box. How do you like that? You've opened up a brand new career for yourself. That box is connected to Jan Murray and Alice Ghostly. And Jan, here's your question. It's a very muscular organ, and mine is the size of my clenched fist. What is it?
Why ask me? It's your fist.
That's true.
Wait a minute.
What did you say?
It's a muscular organ.
Yes, sir, and mine is the size of my clenched fist. What is it?
I would say the heart.
I see. Alice Ghostly?
Yes.
What would you say, dear?
I just didn't hear that at all. It just threw me about what was it?
Well, I said it's a very muscular organ, and mine is the size of my clenched fist. What is it? Jan said a heart, and you say?
Let me see. Well, it's a clenched fist, all right.
Yeah.
I would say, I just can't, muscle. Well, I'd say your heart.
Well, no, Jan said heart.
Oh, Jan said heart.
Yes, that's right.
So,
you say fist.
Then I have to say something else. Is that
Yes,
it?
of course.
I'm just not with it at the moment. Well, I'd say a fist.
You're right. It is the size of my fist, yes.
Oh, it's the size of your fist.
Yes, that's right. I don't know how you picked that up, but then you're right. It is.
Alice, is it something you feel you can't say in public?
No, it's just one of my days. I think I'm having one of my spells. No, I would say then that it's your liver.
I see. Now, Marlene, is it your heart or your liver for that $100 box?
Your heart.
You're right, it is your heart. And now, Marlene, you have two $200, one $100, pick another box.
Select again.
Yes, Alex, my dearest friend. Song standards for 800.
The answer there is one of the daily doubles in this round. Regis, here's a great opportunity for you. Your first chance in the game to take the lead. Carol has 4,000. You trail her by 1,300. How much for your 2,700 are you
So
going
if
to
I
risk?
go for 14, if I go for 1,200...
This isn't about math.
If I go for 700, I will go ahead of Carol Burnett. 700.
Your math is very bad. You will not go ahead of Carol Burnett with 700, but for $700, here is the clue. It's the question asked in I Got Rhythm. You don't have to ring it.
Oh. What is Who Could Ask for Anything More?
You're right. You go to 3,400. Select again, Regis.
How come I'm still behind Carol Burnett?
Because you didn't wager enough.
All right. Let's go for...
500. N. Yep, 2 N's. Well, we're getting there.
Let's go with D.
Well, you need to spin again before you... As you know...
But I want you to get that D ready.
Do we have a D for table 6? You still want the D?
No. I've changed my mind.
Okay, what do you want then?
I want to buy a vowel. No, I'm not going to buy. Did you see any money? No, you did not see any money.
Call a letter that's not a vowel.
Okay, I want D.
You know, I'm so happy there's no D. Rachel.
Sally.
London. Fog.
Yes.
I love that clue.
Great clue.
You know it now? Good.
Irritating blend, fumes, smog, and fog. Antonia?
I know this. It's pollution.
Is it pollution? What?
You blew it, Bert.
What'd I say?
Smog instead of smog. Smog.
I looked at
It's not
smoke
pollution.
instead of smoke.
I knew it was smog.
I can't believe I did.
See, I told you it was Bert Convy. Didn't I tell you? Do I know when he makes a mistake?
Yes, you did. I just about died, and I hope you pass over because
I'm sorry about that, Mrs. Convy.
I can't believe I did that.
Okay.
You do that every time you get on this show.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking it, obviously, like we all were. I saw smoke, and as I was running him down, I said smog instead of smoke. I can't even believe I did. I can't believe... Oh, that's terrible. I don't know what we do. We just have to start over, I suppose, and put in a new puzzle. And have to break away for commercial. We'll sort this all out. I'm sorry.
Our last show, Bill Cullen and I decided we'd try to see if we could get 9, okay? Ready, me? First phrase coming up.
Don't use your hands.
Go. A bunny.
Rabbit.
An exam.
A test. Rabbit test.
Right. Morse.
Code.
And Bill, Jeff, Bob, all those are your
Code man,
appellation.
code guys.
No,
Code name.
You're right. Okay, this is basic. It's not general. It's
particular.
All right, next one. A partition.
Wall.
And what you write on?
Graffiti.
Yeah, right. Okay. If you sing a
song.
And thing that goes tweet tweet.
Songbird.
Okay. This is when you get in a tub, you are
bathing.
Right, and if you're really pretty, yes. Okay. If you have an itch, you
scratch.
And the place you live when you lie down is your
pad. Scratch pad.
Okay. At the top of a hill, a great big hill is a. Oh, I said it. Okay. When you first come out of your mother, you are.
Born. Baby.
Yeah.
Wet.
Born is right.
Oh,
and if
okay.
you're not a winner, you're a
loser.
Okay.
Born loser.
All right. It's opposite of girls.
Boy.
And what a caveman hit a wife over a club in the head
Boy
with.
club.
Yes,
Boys
right.
club.
This is not old. I mean.
No.
I can't